Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video, we're going to talk about the Kandao Meeting Pro. I think we could learn something from this professional product focused on 360 meeting, and some of the feature might be shifted to consumer level 360 in the near future. Some of the technology inside the Kandao Meeting Pro is extremely interesting that could push the industry another step forward and could make the consumer level 360 camera in the future a lot easier. So first thing first, let's see some of the Kandao Meeting Pro announcement slides, and I don't want to read any one of them to you. This is the first generation of Kandao Meeting. You can see this is a 360 all-in-one conferencing camera, and with a loudspeaker, dual fisheye design, 8 microphone system, and that is where this product really shines. There are 2 full duplex speaker, 8 omni-directional microphone. So this 8 omni-directional microphone gonna make the spatial audio really great. And there are something like AI tracking to track your face, but for the professional product like the Kandao Meeting camera could track multiple faces at the same time. It will track multiple interesting objects at the same time in the same video. And this is the next generation, the Kandao Meeting Pro. It is much slimmer, much lighter, and yet much more powerful. And I think some of the feature inside this machine gonna make consumer level 360 camera a lot easier. Upgrade of the first generation retain all the shiny functions of Kandao Meeting, and also development as an independent 360 meeting machine for the conference. Here is some of the design. For this one, I think the landscape design is really great. We really need a landscape on the Kandao Bushman Popye. Okay, I don't want to. Yeah, this is where I gotta really focus and which fascinates me most about the technology inside this professional product. It's a 360 camera and also the brand new 8 omni-directional microphone, hi-fi speaker, and once again AI tracking to track different faces at the same time. There are also a built-in Android system, 360 camera, audio and video, anywhere design. And now with an Android operating system design right inside the camera, now there is just like a TV box, the TV box inside the 360 camera. So I think maybe in the future you can see that the THETA D1 has this Android operating system and also has the plugin store. Now the Meeting Pro has also implemented Android system with different apps, but mostly focus on the online meeting market. Operating system technology could also be shifted to the consumer level 360 product to make the 360 camera platform more flexible and more open to the market. And here you can see you can update because it's just like a TV box, so there's nothing new for a TV, but it's definitely new for a 360 camera. And here you can see in the Pro mode now this Meeting Pro machine could work as a standalone. Actually, a standalone camera. And the CoolCam is also a standalone camera with shoot, process, stitch, and HDR rendering. I do hope that in the future we could have the 8K in-camera online stitch. That is a truly standalone machine for the consumer level product. So with a standalone working mode, the Meeting Pro is just like a standalone machine with dual fisheye structure, and also be doubled as a TV box that use your TV set as a giant screen to display all the participants inside the meeting. Okay, so with autofocus, this is really interesting because it's just like a reframe, the reframe for the 360 videos. Because you know that with Insta360 camera, there is, with a boost of AI, could automatically reframe your 360 video, a flat video. For the AI, they would track the different objects and decide which frame, which is the key part in the reframe video. But actually the sound is also really important. And in the meeting situation, there is a omni-directional audio system. There's altogether 8 omni-directional microphones that could capture a whole space, a much powerful spatial audio form. And in that spatial audio, the audio was recorded not just like a volume, but also with direction. And with different direction and different volume, you can make a computational audio and you can extract much more information of the space in the area. You can judge which people is talking to you, making a full advantage of the spatial audio. Actually, you can decide which part to reframe in your flat video. This is a very creative use case for the 360 camera. For 360 camera with spatial audio design, mostly it's 4 different microphones. I think it is definitely the future for the automatically reframe with the audio, auto reframe with spatial audio direction and computational sound is definitely a bright future for the 360 video editing. So I hope that the THETA or the Inter360 could come up with a great idea and make the camera to the next level. And I also want Kandao to catch up in the industry, shift some of the technology that was remain the professional product to our consumer level market. So 8 microphones, I think, is much better than a 4 microphone with spatial audio. So we can get a much precise directional sound in the space, and we can describe the spatial with a much higher precision and a much more detail with the sound. And also we can utilize some of the cutting edge technology like the beam forming, the echo cancellation, the noise reduction, and the hollow suppression that will increase the sound quality. So just like the DNG8, a burst of shot, you can make a computational photography, and you can also have a computational sound with the help of spatial audio, a lot more information in the space with different direction, different sound, and improve the sound quality. And I think the sound quality is really important for 360 video, especially if you want your 360 camera to be doubled as excellent vlogging camera. Okay, so with eight omnidirectional microphone, there is up to 15 degrees accuracy in the localization. That is really, really great. If the accuracy is around 15 degrees, we can have a meeting of up to 24 people in the room sitting all around this camera. So each people will be tracked with a spatial sound with the accuracy localization. To use the Kandao Meeting Pro as a meeting camera, you have to put this camera in the center of your desk. That's the immersive viewpoint around your desk. And with a unique hi-fi speaker, the sound quality, I mean, when people have some presentation, the sound quality is also really, really important. Giant speaker, a hi-fi speaker is louder, clear, more focused, and will boost the experience in the meeting computation. Such a giant hi-fi speaker is just impossible to be packed inside your 360 camera that was designed to be small and compact. I think Kandao should shift some of the sound technology to 360 camera, and at the same time retain the 2 times larger coverage area because a better sound quality design. I think the Kandao definitely has some breakthrough in the spatial audio technology, and I think it will definitely nourish the 360 camera in the consumer level product. The AI in multiple phases at the same time, and with different direction, you can judge the reframe in your 360 video. Why that you can see different layout in the area. So you can see there's a discussion mode, the global mode, the page trail mode, presentation, custom mode. That was based on the different reframe video in real time. By tracking multiple phases in real time, you're gonna have a different reframe parameters that you can display all the reframe video in the single screen so that you can get the discussion mode. So the motion JPEG is a widely used format in online meeting software and platform. Okay, so the connection port, the different working mode is just like the TV box has the HDMI output. So you can also connect your smart TV and the Kandao Meeting to the same Wi-Fi router so that you can use some of the Miracast or DLNA protocol to shift your screen to the TV set with wireless technology. And also there is a USB for external devices, that's like a keyboard and mouse, because there's a Android operating system inside this machine. There is also an Ethernet port for getting online because with the cable connection is much more stable and much more reliable. We have seen some of the technology in the KuCanMake Enterprise, such as HDMI, the Wi-Fi, and the Ethernet port. For the platform designed to be intelligent, I think a universal USB socket is also a must-have for the consumer level product for the people to connect many universal devices to boost the ability of your 360 camera. So this is actually a very clever design. By inserting a micro SD card in the Kandao Meeting Pro machine, you can record internally for your team and for your meeting. And I wish we could have individual soundtrack recording, which means we can record in the WAV format or the MP3 format. Slowly only record the sound, the raw audio. I mean, that's just which GoPro has its function that it works really well, especially when you have spatial audio. And yeah, it is updated because it was designed to be a TV set. You can have a giant screen to see everything what is happening inside this box. And there's a remote control, but I think the layout of the remote control is not that intuitive compared with the cutting-edge smart TV. And we should definitely see a sneak peek about the future 360 camera. Future 360 camera should be designed to be more capable and work as standalone, but most importantly, the sound design, the sound quality is also really, really important. The 8 omnidirectional microphone design on the Kandao Meeting Pro is really delightful. The omnidirectional sound with spatial audio and AI tracking could definitely produce a much better reframe, the automatically reframe experience for a wide range of users. For 360 cameras that already have spatial audio, such as a 4 microphone design, I think we can try to have some of the spatial audio assisted reframe with AI boost. That will take your 360 reframe video to make your vlog with 360 camera a lot easier and a lot more intuitive. So the sound together with video has some very interesting connection in the background. In the spatial audio can extract many of the precise parameters in the reframe flat video. Definitely help us to generate a much better auto reframe video from 360 video content. That will make 360 camera much more intuitive and much more easy to use. So this is, I think, this is the most important part for us to learn from the Kandao Meeting Pro. And for some of the other features, such as the hi-fi speaker and many of the standalone working mode, HDMI, the router mode, the universal USB accessory design, and Ethernet port, I think if possible, we should definitely have a docking system that could make some of the docking adapter to have much more powerful, to make the camera much more powerful and much more customizable. I don't have this camera and I will not use this camera as my 360 video content creation, but I want to learn some of the cutting technology, especially from the company called Kandao. It is a very hardcore company that designs some of the really hardcore product to the market. And I hope this video will also be helpful for you to make a better understand, and most importantly, to have a sneak peek about the future of 360 camera to integrated sound and video design with automatically reframe video with the AI boost. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to sum up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So in the future, I'm going to share with you more about the cutting edge technology in the 360 industry. More to come in the future. Until next time, bye.